YouTubes, we are back for part 2. We're back for part 2 of my anonymous Q&As. I'm just going to carry on straight through, rambling, carry on reading your questions. Are you planning to guest on any cool YouTube stuff in the future? Oh, do you know someone that wants me? Not as far as I know. I just plod along on YouTube now. I don't even look at my algorithm, like I don't even look at my analytics and see what does well and do more of that. And I think that's why YouTube hates me. I like these chill videos where we just sit down and we talk as if we're friends, and if there's any YouTubers out there that want to collab, hit me up. I love collabing with people. I would love to do a video with Kaya because we've met up a few times, we've hung out, but we've never filmed a video together. But yeah, so Kaya, like, invite me to Belfast. Let's have a night out. Let's go get crunk and let's film some content. That sounds really dirty. Plus, I'd get lost on the aeroplane. I am not safe by myself, so maybe not. I would invite you here, but there is bugger all to do in Ipswich. What is your favourite activity to do as a family? We love to go swimming. We go swimming quite a lot and I love it. But oh, got a message. I end up getting hurt every time we go swimming because I don't swim properly. I do like doggy paddle and I just float and live my best relaxation life. But the last time I went, or 2 times ago that I went, I was trying to do like breaststroke, and a few days after I had damaged all my breastbone because I didn't do it properly. So the last time I went, I was like, right, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to just kick my legs and just float around in the pool while Ben and Violet play. And then I hurt my legs because I was using them too much. So I guess my body wasn't used to it, I don't know. But yeah, but we love to go swimming. Fetish / BDSM clubs, yay or nay? Love them. Club Antichrist. That's where Ben and I used to go all the time. I'd love to go again. How have you lost your weight so fast? Oh, okay, I'm going to give you a trigger warning here. I've been working with my doctor, because I had to lose my weight really as fast and as healthily as I could for my eyesight, because the nerves in my eyes were so swollen. If they didn't go down, I would have gone blind. Basically, I have been intermittent fasting. I don't really eat meals anyway. I snack. I'm a snacker. I will eat 20 bags of crisps a day, but put like a full meal in front of me and I'm just like, I don't like my belly being too full. I like to snack. So I downloaded a fasting app and that's how I've done it. I've been getting more exercise as well. I'm not going to tell you I've been going to the gym because I haven't. I've literally just been walking more. Simple stuff. If Ben was in the kitchen and I wanted a drink, I would be like, Ben, can you bring me a drink? But instead of that, I will now go and get myself a drink. It sounds really stupid and it's only an extra like 5 steps, but that 5 steps adds up. And I have cut out all fizzy drinks, mainly because of my medication. If it was not for my meds, I would not have cut out fizzy drinks. And I've switched to water, ice cold water, and that has made the biggest difference. So that's how I've done it. Don't recommend you just start doing it. I really, really, really strongly recommend, if you go down this route, talk to your doctor. I am under doctor's care with the way I'm doing it. Because of my medication, I need to eat certain types of things. Like, my medication destroys potassium in my body, so I need to have certain things to eat to put that back in my body. Yeah, so please talk to a doctor or a nutritionist or whatever. I'm not a doctor. This is what I have done, and I'm under doctor's care while I'm doing this. You interested in pegging, or have you done it? Have I done it? What do you think? You don't stay with someone for 12 years and not get inside them. What's your favourite clothing brands currently? I don't have any. I am quite against clothing brands at the minute. I seem to be, do you know what? I feel like all I do is complain about brands. I'm finding fault with so many clothing brands that I loved. So I have just redirected my love. I'm wearing so many small brands, which I've always done anyway, but I'm just like amplifying that. This was from a small store called Decadence Apparel or Decadence Clothing. I'll put it in the description below. I am just loving Vinted at the moment. Things are just, it's like having a charity shop in my hand, and it's so much better, and I'm just loving all the bargains. Vinted is what I'm all over at the moment. Why did you unfriend me on Pokemon Go? Oh, this cuts deep. So Pokemon Go, I originally started with my daughter Violet, and then she got bored of it, and then I started playing it, and then I got bored of it and I gave the account back to her. So Violet plays it now, and I unfriended literally everybody, or I think there's still a few people I need to unfriend, but I unfriended everybody from it because she just wants her family on there. She just wants her cousins and her school friends on there. She doesn't want strangers on there, basically. It's nothing personal. She's just a boy. How are you and Mr. Boo? We are very good. Very, very good. You don't have to worry about us. We talk. We've been together 12 years, I think. Facebook tells us, because we always forget. We know each other inside and out. And we talk a lot, and we're like the same person, and yeah, you don't have to worry about us, so don't worry. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. That's a picture of my broken cage. That's my cardigan. Are you straight? I'm as straight as my fringe. I'm not straight, but then I don't believe anyone is. I don't believe anybody is 100% straight. Oh, that line was. Or I looked it on my camera. No, that wasn't. I believe everybody's got a little bit of in them. Just depends how far you want to take it. But I don't believe anyone is like 100% straight. And everybody, all those people watching that, I am straight. I never look at someone of the same sex. I would never do. I am straight. One doth protest too hard. Just let your hair down, babe. Life's a bit more fun. How do you feel about certain other goth YouTubers hardly ever uploading and still having more followers than you? Oh, that hurts. I love you. You deserve so much more. I don't know who this is referring to. I mean, they're obviously better than me if they're uploading less and getting more. What am I doing wrong? I think I'm a lot for some people. A lot of people come to YouTube to relax, and they just want a quiet friend to just sit and that nice calm friend. They don't want someone going, he's just a boy. Someone give me another Finding Nemo quote, because I can't keep. We're having fish tonight. I haven't even watched Finding Nemo in years, and some reason it's just really in my head lately. Yeah, I mean, they're obviously doing something better than me, but I learned a long time ago to not compare myself to other people. It's a sprint, it's not a race. Just because someone's doing better than me doesn't mean I'm not doing well, and that's it. If you could do any festival in the world, money no issue, which one would you go to and why? Oh my god, When We Were Young. Or We Were Young, I can't remember what it's called. The one that everyone thought was a scam, and then did it turn out to be a little bit of a scam, or it got cancelled when everyone was sat there? I would love to have gone to that. I mean, not and got scammed, but I would have loved to have gone because the bands were exactly what I used to listen to. But yeah, it was in America, and it would have cost so much money to get there. But there was no chance of that happening. For aesthetic reasons, I would maybe like to go to Mira Luna, but the music isn't really my taste. There's a few I want to go to. There's one called Hellfest I want to go to. I can't think. There's another one. There's one in France or Prague that I really want to go to. But there's a few I want to go to. But I really love Download and Bloodstock. They're just I really love them. So I'm very happy to just stay with those two for now. Plus, I think for me with festivals, it's more about the vibe and the people you go with. And don't bear in mind, go by yourself. 100% go by yourself, because you will make friends there. Whether you like it or not, you'll make some friends. It's more about the people that go and the atmosphere and all that. I mean, obviously the bands are a huge part of that. Just, you can't beat that festival feeling. Worst experience with a viewer. Oh! The worst experience I have ever had with a viewer. Like, not in person. I don't think I've ever had. I mean, I've had people come up to me and just not even be rude. I had a couple of people at Download that literally walked up to me and went, Emily Boo, I've been looking for you. and just whap out their camera, and I'm just like, and my friends have pulled me away, and it's been like, I'm a real person, you know. Don't just, would you walk up to just anybody in the street and pull your camera out and just take a picture with them? Like, I think that's rude. Don't, just ask. Just come and say, like, can I have a picture? I'm not going to say no, even if I look like a rubber dub. Oh, he's just a boy. You know, manners cost no. I'm a big one for manners. I know I come off all sassy and grassy in my videos, but I do like manners. Please and thank you get you a long way. But my worst experience with a viewer, like my actual worst, full on, worst experience with a viewer, hands freaking down. It was a few years ago, and it was my turning point on YouTube, because up until that bit I was doing like reading mean comments, but they were all like, oh, you're just fat, and blah, blah. They were the same thing. But this one girl left me so many messages saying, I'm gonna give you a trigger warning here, saying how my 5-year-old at the time daughter should be R-worded, she should be killed because I can't even remember what she said. I just remember that she said she should be R-worded because she had me as a mum. She was 5 at the time. To this day, I'm like, who the fuck says that about a child? Who says that about anybody but a 5-year-old? And it didn't end there. It went on for so long. This person would keep messaging me, and then I didn't hear anything, and I don't know if I've ever said this on a video, but a few months after it happened, I got a message from that account, allegedly, as I don't know, allegedly from the person's mum, basically saying that this person was saying that this person was allegedly 10 years old. This 10-year-old had been through a lot in their life, enough that a 10-year-old would say those things. Do you know what I mean? Like, my daughter's almost 10, she wouldn't say those things. And basically that this poor 10-year-old had gone on to end her subscription to Life, and it went on. It was just pages and pages of how sorry this mum was that I had received messages from this person, and it was like a complete 180, and it was like, I don't know what to believe. A part of me is like, I don't want to get involved with this, but the other part of me is like, if this is true, I am a mum. Can I move? This is making me want to cry, because I am a mum, and you know, I don't know if I would be the same if something happened to my daughter and I went through her phone and saw she was messaging people. I don't know what happened, but there's something about that whole conversation, because it went on for months. There's something, or weeks, I can't remember. It went on for a period of time, but there's something about that conversation that just sticks with me. And my daughter was 5, and she's like 9.5 now. Hands down the worst experience I've ever had with a viewer. Oh, got deep. Have you ever watched the show Nana? It Screams Your Name. Is this Catherine Tate? Because if it is, I can't stand her. She is so unfunny, because my mum loves it, and I don't think it's funny at all. I don't know why. My humour is a show called Nighty Night. If you have Now TV, there's a show called Camping. Make sure it's the UK one. Or Sally Forever. League of Gentlemen. That's kind of like that kind of dirty humour. Faulty Towers. That's my jam. Yeah, I love that. I can't do Catherine Tate stuff. She just annoys me. Would you rather wear no black for a day or only wear beige for a day? Wear no black. I am so into green at the moment. I mean, I've always been into black and green, but I'm really into my green, like just green. It's because of Vinted. I've been buying so many just green pieces, and I'm scared of where this is going to take me. Collab with Toxic Tears. It's not me you've got to convince, babe. How do you cope with ferrets living in the house? I have 2 ferrets and they are so damn stinky that they live outside. Bring those babies in! By the way, I love your content. You're my comfort YouTube channel. I love that. Bring those babies in. I love the smell of ferret. I just love the smell of animals. Are your ferrets snip, 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 little April showered? Because once they've been, they don't smell nearly as bad. There is a big difference between snipped ferrets and unsnipped ferrets. So all ours have been done. We rescue them, and when you rescue from the RSPCA, all their animals are done. Our animals don't smell too bad, but they do smell. Like you know when you walk into someone's house and you can tell they've got a dog. That's what our house is like. You can tell that there's animals here. But I love it. I would live on a farm. My dad has donkeys, and just that's I love that animal smell. It makes me so happy. Is there anyone you've met once but still think about? Like a friend, romance, someone you hate? Yeah, I get weird when I meet celebrities. I met Chris Motionless and I said something really inappropriate to him, and luckily he didn't hear me, and then I was just like, oh, it's okay, never mind. And now he just thinks I'm that fucking weirdo. But a similar thing happened to Jacoby Shaddix when we met Papa Roach. We did a meet and greet with Papa Roach, and all the staff were like, do not film. No cameras. If you have your camera, you will be chucked out. You will be, you know, do not film anything in here. And I got my phone out. I fucking hate myself for this. This was a long time ago. I wouldn't do this now. I would respect the rules now. I was young and dumb. And I got my phone out and I tried to get a really quick snap of Jacoby, and he looked at me and he went like that, and I was like, oh my god. Honestly, when I meet celebs, I turn into a freak. Like a proper, oh my god, oh my god. When in reality, they're just normal people. And I think about things like that all the time. How they probably went back to the dressing room. I was like, that stupid bitch. She said something really stupid to me, or she took a picture of me when she shouldn't. And now I think, even just for a second, that they hated me. Youngblood said he liked my hair. When I was in like the crowd. Youngblood pushed me into a table. Let's not forget about that. I think about that sometimes. I told you, I get weird when there's famous people about. Fave and least fave tattoo. My fave at the moment is my trick or treats. Give me something good to eat. And my least fave at the moment is actually this one. I've got hair down my arm. This little candlestick. Because it's blown out on the joint, and I wish I didn't get it there. The placement is really weird. It was an impulse. It was like on the day one. No hate to the person that did it. I've been noticing it a lot more. It's just been annoying me. So I don't think I'll ever get it covered, but it's just annoying me. If there was a house fire, which 3 items are you saving besides Ben and Violet? That's not very fair because I have 7 pets, and do you know what? I genuinely think about this. This is something that keeps me up at night. What would I do if my house was on fire? What would I do with my pets? I've come to the conclusion, because they're pet carriers, I would need 3 separate pet carriers. One for all the rats, one for Philip, and one for the bitey boys. And they're all spread around the house. Maybe this is my sign to put them in front of the cages. But then Philip sleeps everywhere in the house, so I don't know. Would I have time to find him? Why are you stressing me out? I'd probably just open their cages and be like, free, save yourself. I don't know. But jokingly, I'd take my phone, I'd put some trousers on because I guessed that the fire would happen at night and I sleep with no trousers on, and that's it. If there's a fire, I'm going to make sure my daughter and my partner get out of the house. That's it. I'm part of the Patreon. Woo! But I'm scared to message you. I feel like we might get on, but I'm scared. Oh, send me a message. I mean, I take 5 to 7 business days to reply, but send me a message. If you're on my Patreon, you're already one of my favourite people, so thank you. Patreon is literally what keeps my channel alive, because YouTube. What's the imposter syndrome like from being a public figure? It's horrible. I have never been one to take compliments. From a very, oh god, get the violin out. From a very young age, I was brought up, I don't like to talk about family and that because it's too personal. I didn't grow up somewhere that gave me compliments. I fucking tell my daughter, pointing at the door, I tell my daughter every goddamn day, every goddamn day that I love her, how beautiful she is, how smart she is, how she's gonna be a doctor and look at people's mums. Every day I tell her how important she is. Don't worry, she's not growing up spoiled or up her own ass. It's just like positive reinforcement. I didn't grow up with that, and I find it so uncomfortable to take compliments. Like, even now, I've been with my husband. I don't even like to call him my husband, and it annoys one of you so much. Someone leaves me comments all the time. Why do you call Ben your partner? I don't like to say husband because I don't feel like I deserve to be married. So I say partner. I don't like compliments. I don't like being told I'm pretty, and you guys, love you guys so much, and you guys do it a lot. You tell me, you give me the best compliments in the world. And I don't often, I'm starting to, but I don't often just say thank you. I'll be like, if people will write, oh, you're so pretty, and I'll put, no, you are. I can't take compliments, and I don't believe I deserve this, basically. I'm trying not to cry. I don't believe I deserve this. And when I turn the camera off, I'll go back to being me. This is me. I'll just take my makeup off and just go back to being me. And then I'll upload this, and I get all this love and all this compliments and all this positivity. It just doesn't penetrate because I don't feel like I deserve it, and I don't believe I will ever feel like I deserve it. It's been I've been on YouTube a long time, and I've been with Ben 12 years, and I still ask him, you do love me, right? You do still want to, you do still want to be married to me. The imposter syndrome is real, but I'm learning and I'm trying, and I'm very trying. But I'm but I love you. I just don't love myself. What happened to the health journey video you were making? Oh my god, so much happened. So I thought about this the other day, actually. So I was making a health journey video because I was trying to get my health back on track. This was last year, and it stopped because I went on holiday to America. It's illegal to go on holiday and eat healthy. You just can't do it. Like, the police will come and take you away, you get locked up. 23 hours a day, you'll be in a cell. You can't do it. Basically, I went on holiday last year and I ended up putting my weight back on. So the health journey got pushed to the side a little bit, and then I started to do it again at the start of this year. And then everything happened with my eyes and everything. And then that kind of, do you know what? I think I needed it. I think I needed that boost to say, look, if you don't do something about this, something is going to affect the rest of your life. Because I know you just see me like this part of me, and I don't know how that looks to you, but I say this every Q&A. I am 4'11". I am short. I'm not tiny, but I am heightly tiny, and I have PCOS, which affects my hormones, it affects my body, and it makes my body really struggle to break down fat. That puts a lot of pressure on my joints. I have health problems from it. I have a lot of other health problems that I don't talk about on my channel. A lot of things got in the way, but because of my eye thing that happened in March, I haven't had a choice. I had to get my health on track. I had to sort my freaking life out. And it's honestly been the best thing that happened to me, in a sense. But I haven't vlogged it because it happened so fast. It was literally like, right, you need to stop. You need to stop eating rubbish. You need to stop drinking fizzy. Then they gave me medication that makes me not taste fizzy, so that cut that in the bud. Yeah, so I don't really have the video anymore because I was filming loads of clips of me doing Just Dance and everything and trying to eat healthier. Basically, I started it, I went on holiday, I ate everything in sight and kept putting weight on. And then the doctors told me I had to lose weight and I had to do it really, really fast, and I just didn't vlog it because I had to do it so quickly. I wasn't prepared for it, basically. Sorry. Are you happy? Good one. I'm not unhappy. I'm content. And I know so many people are gonna be like, oh, you stupid bitch. You got a roof over your head, you got a job, you got a husband who loves you, you got a daughter. I know this, but depression don't give a shit about this, does it? I am very happy that I have a wonderful support around me. But like I said, depression don't give a shit. I've had depression since I was like 8 years old, and it's just, it comes and goes. Right now, right this second, I'm alright. I'm at a mid-level, you know, I'm doing good, and hopefully it'll stay that way for a while, because when it's like this, everything is so much better. I saw my friend the other day, and that just lifted my spirits so much. It's crazy how just seeing one person can make you just go, oh, that was lovely. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You don't have to worry. You don't have to take the shoelaces out of my shoes. I'm good. I'm alright. What are your tattoo and piercing plans for next year? I like that because I don't have any for this year. I have no money. Next year, I would really like to get my nipples re-pierced. So if anyone wants to come with me to do that, please come and hold my hand, because I have had them done so many times and I want them done again, and I will cry. I will full on cry. And I'm an ugly crier. Tattoo plans. I have so many, but I don't have any. I want to try and kind of spend my money more on experiences next year, gigs, concerts. I say that, but I probably will get some tattoos. Oh, I also really want 2 more nose piercings, either at the front or just from these ones, because I want to wear nose rings, and these ones are a bit too high, so I have to wear giant nose rings. And I want 2 more vertical labrettes. I am going all about the early 2000s nu metal look. I'm embracing it again. Like, this is what I grew up with, and I just want to bring it back. Bring it all back now. Don't stop. Best bands you've seen in concert. I just don't think you can beat festivals. I don't think you can beat the standing in a crowd of 100,000 people all singing Wait and Bleed, and just that feeling of, oh, just that feeling right there. Festival. Slipknot at Download was a highlight for me, but mainly because of the crowd. Just, oh, I love it. Although one of the first times I saw Wednesday 13 in concert, I saw him at Norwich Waterfront. He had Eric Griffin with him, who was in the Murder Dolls, and I never got to see the Murder Dolls when they were together. And Eric touched my hand, and I was the biggest Murder Dolls fan ever. They were like the light of my life, the jam to my donut, the prongs to my fork. And Eric touched my hand, and I was crying so much. I was hysterical. I was on the rails at the front. I had to leave the front stage, go to the back of the venue so that I could breathe, because I was going, I honestly, this is no joke. I had to go, this is what I'm like with celebrities. And I had to just calm down because Eric had touched my hand. He probably wiped his ass with it just before, but I didn't care. I was in the presence of 2 of the Murder Dolls, and we were practically married. Do you accidentally find yourself being a bit gatekeepy with what is goth and what isn't? It's something I'm trying to stop in myself. Do I? Do you accidentally? I don't think I do. I think I'm the opposite. I don't give a shit. I don't get, if you feel I know there's like certain YouTuber that comes for a lot of people. That's not goth. Like, I don't care. Let people, like, times change, people evolve, fashion change. I know goth is the music. I know. But the fashion came from the music. So let people just call yourself what you want. It doesn't change anything. I know it's educating people, but being gatekeepy ruins things and stops people exploring. And just let people, look, we have enough problems with having the normies against us. We don't need the alternative community against us too. And if you see someone in the street with coloured hair, give them a smile, or look with tattoos and that. Give them a little, you know. It's that acknowledgement of, oh, you're one of us. Like, because I do that and I get dirty looks. Maybe it's just because it's me. I love you. Oh, I think Ben wrote that. Least favourite piercing you had? Oh my god, right? My least favourite piercing was 110,000,000% my septum. My first septum. Not this bad boy. The first one. The one that went through the bottom of my nose and came out wonkier than my fringe. Literally, I have the hole. The hole is right there. It's right there. It comes out the bottom of my fucking nose. And I watch my old videos. Honestly, go back to any of my old video, like old videos, and it's hanging on by a thread, guys. I don't know how I didn't see it. So many people would say, you need to get your septum redone. And I think because I'd lived with it for so long, after a while you just stop noticing it. You can go one of two ways. You can either hyperfixate on it and notice it every time you look in the mirror, or you can ignore it. Feign ignorance and pretend it didn't exist. And that's exactly what I did. And I had it for so long. And I look back at it now, I'm like, why, Delilah? Why did I do that? I am thinking about stretching my septum a little bit bigger though. It's at 3.2 mil at the moment. I want to go to 4 or 5. Just not sure if that will suit me, because that's quite, 5 especially is quite a big jump. So we'll see. But I could never have stretched my septum if I had left it like that. I mean, I couldn't even wear, I could only wear curved jewellery. I couldn't wear straight clickers because it literally went like that. It was bad. Would you do a meet and greet at Download? I'd pay 50 quid for you to sign my tit so I could get it tattooed. Oh my god, if you actually got it tattooed, I wouldn't charge you. I'm not alpha. I don't think I've been asked anybody to sign them. Someone did ask me years ago to send them a signed picture, and they were gonna like just sign a bit of paper and they were gonna get it tattooed, and I did, and then they never did, and then I'm heartbroken about that. Yeah, of course I would sign you. I haven't signed anybody. I didn't do a meet and greet at Download because it was just so big and there were so many things going on, and it was just, I don't know, there were so many bands we wanted to see, and I feel like Bloodstock we did, and it was really good because Bloodstock is so small, but Download is so big. I don't know if I would. Like, just enjoy the festival. My boyfriend calls me tiny tits and it makes me sad. Dump him! He won't stop. What should I do? Dump him! If you've expressed, I'm so over men. If you've expressed you're uncomfortable with this, your boundary, and he's still doing it, that's a deal breaker for me. If you've said, please don't do that, that makes me uncomfortable, because I've got to make everything about me. I had this with my ex. I was the smallest I've ever been when I was with my ex, and I was really insecure about just my whole body. I thought I was fat. I was not. And every time we would get in an argument, he would call me fat. He'd be like, oh, you're so fucking fat anyway. And I told him, please don't. Like, I know we're angry, we're fighting, whatever. This upsets me. This, you know, this has nothing to do with what we're arguing about, and this genuinely hurts me. And he would keep doing it. And behaviour like that does not change. Let me just tell you, Ben and I have been together 12 years, never once called me fat. And I got quite big while I've been with Ben. Never once. Never once. I don't think he's ever raised his voice to me, to be honest. He wouldn't dare. But like, if you've set your boundaries, you've asked him to stop, he hasn't stopped, leave. It is, for me, it's that simple. This is a red flag, and I'm guessing it's not the only red flag. It's maybe just the only one that you've noticed. What's your biggest nostalgia song? Probably the Verve Bittersweet Symphony. I don't care what, I could be in the darkest depths of hell and that song will bring me up a notch. There's something about it that just reminds me of calm, and I don't know what it is, but I just love that song. And also Freebird by Leonard Skinner, because I grew up listening to that. That's all my dad listened to, was that genre of music. Loads of Pink Floyd. I'm named after a Pink Floyd song. Yeah, Pink Floyd, Queen. I'm trying to think. Guns N' Roses. Yeah, Freebird is one that it's cheesy, but that's what my dad will have at his funeral. I know he will, because that's what he that's what we grew up listening to. So that reminds me of good times as well. Well, not if he has at his funeral, it won't, but you know, it just reminds me of happy. It's just nostalgic. What made you decide not to do YouTube full time anymore? It wasn't really my choice. The cost of living crisis happened in the UK and our electric bill went up from something really cheap to £700, and YouTube was not sustainable anymore. So I admire so much people that can do it as a full-time job, because for me I did it for a full-time job for what, 2 years, a year and a half, and it wasn't doable anymore. Big stretch. Which does suck because, you know, I love doing it as a full-time job, but I got my bar job and I really, really like what I do. I just wish I didn't do it as much. Your house looks like it smells like farts. It does when my daughter's here. Jesus, she is a fart machine. I don't know what that kid eats at school, but she is a fart pants machine. It smells like animals. I don't know if that's better or worse, but it smells like animals. What do you think of old parents who dress their kids in old clothing? I'm divided on how I want to dress my baby girl. I think it's cute when they're like little kids and they can't dress themselves. You know, it's cute. You know, I did it with Violet. I'd put her in all the skelly clothes, and I mainly dressed her in like dinosaur clothes, like boys' clothes, because they had the cooler stuff. But as soon as she got to an age where she could be like, I don't want to wear that, around the age of like 4, I think, she started dressing herself, and we've never gone back. She looks as much of a mess every day as I do, and we love it because we just clash. But you know what? We're both happy. Imagine you were a grown-up and your mum said to you, no, you can't wear that. But you felt good in it. It didn't go together. A top and skirt or trousers didn't go together, but you felt good in it. And someone come along and went, no, you can't wear that. They don't match. They look stupid. Go put something else on. How would you feel? No, I'm not about that. So Violet dresses herself. She picks her outfits out. She looks adorable every single day. And I think it's cute until kids are able to choose what they want to wear. And then you should let them choose what they want to wear. Let kids have their own identities. Are you going to stream a game anytime soon? Oh God, he's just a boy. I would love to. I just don't have time. I don't have time in the day. So, shall I run through my week for you? Monday, I do school run, film or edit, and then Patreon stuff, video chats or lives in the evening. Tuesday, school run, film or edit, work in the evening. Wednesday, I give myself Wednesday off, like Wednesday daytime off. I'll either catch up with a bit of editing if I need to, but I like to just like lounge about Wednesday. But I do the school run and I work Wednesday evening. Thursday, school run, usually film Thursdays because Ben's off, so if I need him to, he can do the school run. And then Thursday evening, we spend the evening together. Friday, film edit all day, work evening. Saturday, I have my daughter all day, but I will edit and work in the evening. And Sunday is our family day where we have the day together. So the only days Ben and I get together is we have Sunday as our family day, but I'd say it's 50-50 if he works it, if he has an event. And Thursday evening is the only time we get together. And Thursday evening we watch a film, or I'll go see my friends, or he'll go see his friends because that's his only time off too. Or I try and see my friends Wednesday daytime as well, but because that's my off time. But they work. That's a Wednesday lunchtime that they're usually at work, so I just don't have time. I'm hurting my throat. I've been talking too much. I've been feeling sorry for myself too much. Did you like the autograph photo of Chris Motionless? Oh my God, yes. So this person sent me a signed picture of Chris Motionless, and then I lost your message because we were messaging through Instagram, and I lost your name on my Instagram messages, so I couldn't message you to say, oh my God, I love it, thank you. But it's in my kitchen at the moment. I just need to get a little frame for it. But yes, thank you so much. My Chris Motionless love has been reignited, and yeah, thank you. You're awesome. If you could visit any time period, past or future, where would you go? I'd probably go future. We don't know what the future holds, and tomorrow is not guaranteed. If tomorrow never comes, neither will I. I'd go the future. I'd probably go to like I mean, we all know Elon Musk and AI is going to destroy the world, and we're all readily accepting it. I would probably go to like a monumental moment in my personal life. So I'd go to like the day my daughter, the day she gets married. Just, I don't know, I'd go to like little moments to make sure that she's going to be happy. So that whenever I die, I just know she's going to be happy. And if she's not, I'll change it. I'll make sure she's happy. What clothing item would you never let go? I'm gonna go and get it. Oh, I had to look for it. I knew it was in my wardrobe somewhere, but I haven't like looked for this jumper for years. But there's a cubby in my wardrobe of clothes that I just, like old work uniforms and things that I just don't want to chuck away, but I will never wear. This hoodie, I don't even know what it says. Drift King? Pain and Glory. This hoodie was bought the day Ben and I got together. So it was a Friday and I was at work at Primark, and Ben was, this is so Ben was standing in line outside the Apple store in Ipswich to get the new iPhone. This was a long time ago, guys. And it got cold, and I think I was at work, so this is just what he's told me. He left his mum in the queue and he ran to a shop to get a hoodie, and then while we were messaging each other, that's when he asked me to be his girlfriend. So while he was shopping for this hoodie and a new iPhone, is when he asked me out. This is the hoodie, and I will never get rid of this hoodie. It doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit Ben. It probably will fit our daughter, but it's just so, I will never get rid of this because it's like a physical piece of clothing of our relationship. So he bought this the day he asked me to be his girlfriend, and then 12 years later, here we are. 12 years, one kid, one house, God knows how many ferrets and rats and whatever. We're still here, still going strong. So I will never get rid of that hoodie. Actually, that might be one thing that I save from a fire. If my house is on fire, it might be that hoodie. Okay, that is it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. My back is killing me. I'm sweating. I am done. Been sat here for so long. I had so many more questions than I thought I had. I thought this was going to be like really quick. Boom, 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 boom. But no, it was long. But thank you guys so much for asking questions, because, you know, I love doing these videos. They're a great thing for me to just sit down and chat about. But I think they're also nice. You guys seem to like them because they're just nice videos for you to have on in the background and, you know, do your washing up or do what you do. And yeah, I like it. So thank you so much for asking questions and keeping me in content. In content? Incontinent. I'm not incontinent. In content. Thank you for keeping me in content. It means a lot. Keep an eye on my Instagram stories because that's where I post asking for more of these. And yeah, if you can, check out my Patreon because it really does help out my channel and it's literally what keeps my channel alive. And that's it. Thank you guys so much. I will see you very soon with another video. Much love, boobs. Take care of yourself and most of all, stay weird. Oh. Cramp, cramp, cramp.